The International is coming. The world's best Dota 2 teams fighting for their chance to be forever remembered as the greatest players of all time. Each team and player bringing with them a unique story to share. This is the International Lowdown, and this is the story of Team Mineski. When you join forces with your greatest rival, you know you're in a desperate situation. But when you are the last hope of your people, pride goes out the window and past grudges turn into best friendships. This is the story of Team Mineski, the last hope of Southeast Asia. Mineski's history was one of bright sparks followed by months of struggle. But in early 2017, they decided to take a gamble. It was time to take drastic measures to change their fate. They recruited Southeast Asia's most iconic player, Mushi, to lead them into a brand new future. He was given full reign by the organization to do whatever was necessary to make them great, and Mushi got straight to work. Mushi wiped the entire squad and brought in new CIS players to an organization that only had considered themselves SEA in the past. But just as things were looking up, a similar story was forming in that region. Ice, also a player and also a free agent, bankrolled a team of his own creation without the help of any organization. Team Faceless came from nothing but their own players' pockets. Yet, they were the rising stars that went head-to-head with Mineski at every turn. And with each battle, their skills grew. But both teams' prize money began to dwindle, as they frequently took turns eliminating each other from all of the qualifiers. When TI8 loomed and their chances alone began to fade, it was time to come together. After all, Ice and Mushi were once brothers, playing on the old legendary DK squad. Faceless disbanded, Mineski grew, and they were the only ones left standing. 2 Malaysians, 1 Singaporean, 1 Filipino, and 1 Thai player. They are the combined power of Southeast Asia, and they are fighting to bring the region right back on top. The Southeast Asia Revolution, she's a-comin', and Team Mineski is leading that charge. Mushi is the most successful Southeast Asia player in history, placing top 4 at 3 separate internationals. Captain of the highest-ranking SEA team in history, Orange Esports, who placed 3rd at TI3, and also the mastermind behind the Fnatic roster that got 4th at TI6. Mushi is a no-nonsense kind of captain, and the message has always been clear. You either perform or you get kicked. While harsh, the man has shown time and time again that his tough love brings incredible results. How incredible? Well, in 1 year, Mushi earned Mineski $775,000 on the DPC, which is more than tripling the amount of prize money the organization had won 4 years before he joined. So yeah, that's pretty incredible. One of Mushi's loyal soldiers, Ninja Boogie, is the only survivor from the past Mineski. Originally joining Team Rave in 2014, things were looking good for Ninja Boogie until 2016, where his up-and-comer status was knocked down a few pegs by a string of poor results. Handpicked by Mushi for the new Mineski, he has been a loyal fighter ever since. The only Filipino in the Filipino org, Ninja has shared his pride on many occasions for being able to represent the region he loves. In-game, he's tasked with pulling the strings of the match, commonly telling his team what to do and taking a leadership role in the early and mid-game, the unsung hero of Mineski's lineup. The team's mid player is the Malaysian player, Moon. Relatively new to Dota 2 in general, his biggest win before Mineski was placing 8th at the Boston Major with WG Unity. But after joining Mineski, he has had nothing but success. Outside of the game, Moon isn't the most talkative personality, but in the game, his explosive plays and high-octane aggression are the highlight of many Mineski games. What knowledge we lack about Moon in the real world is balanced out by his storied performance within the game. In Southeast Asia pubs, everybody wants to be the mid. Moon has become the greatest of them all. Ditching support has finally paid off. The mastermind behind Team Faceless, Ice Ice Ice, has been trolling the Dota scene both in-game and at large since the beginning of time, and is undeniably one of the most entertaining and interesting pros in the media. Skill-wise, Ice 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 is admired by his peers, and those skills were recognized by Mushi way back in 2012, who helped him get his big break as part of the new Chinese super team, Team DK. Ice 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 would stay in China for 3 years, growing into a truly formidable player, only to return in 2016 to make his own Southeast Asia team, Team Faceless. Character-wise, the polar opposite of Mushi, but skill-wise, very much is equal. Ice 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 is a household name, and was the bridge between the East and the West during his time in China for many years. Will there ever be a Dota 2 without Ice Ice Ice? Probably not, and we wouldn't have it any other way. The true joker of the Mineski pack, however, is Jabs, a shining 19-year-old Thai star Ice 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 brought to the spotlight in Team Faceless. While many mid players have a chip on their shoulder, Jabs is quite the opposite, able to freely take a step back and play as an offlaner, or even more surprisingly, his current role as the support player on the team. Players spend their entire careers perfecting their role and becoming experts in it. But Jabs, he has the unique ability to play anything that the team needs, at any time without losing a single beat. Jabs keeps spirits high with his cheerful smile and his constant antics, but in the booth, Jabs is nothing but frustrating for his opponents. And there you have it, the story of 2 squads, the best Southeast Asia had to offer, combining as one for the biggest goal in the world. While they made a lot of noise early on in the DPC, Mineski has only recently rediscovered their thunder. They have made history in the last year as the only Southeast Asia team to ever win a Dota 2 major. But a team of this caliber? That's simply not enough for them. The time has come for Southeast Asia to win their first international, and Mineski might just be the squad to do it.